I recently watched an episode of Sex and the City on a plane. And I haven't revisited Sex and the City in about 10 years. And I know Sex and the City, by the very definition, is a show about people pursuing sex in the city.
Yeah.
But it is jarring that all the dialogue has to do with like men and date and going on a date with a man. And it's like what I want to say, even 5 years ago, if you were like, I'm actually single now, that would be like, okay, you're in denial about actually wanting a relationship but not getting one.
Yeah.
Now, if someone is like, I am consciously single, it's a totally valid thing to be.
Yeah.
And I think that the transition is from people who are single being viewed as in pursuit of a relationship to people being single because they want to be single has now...
It used to be a lack of, and now it is just a thing that
a status.
A status. And if in a lot of ways, I think that's obviously going to piss off, you know, the status quo. And that's why I think there's been such a huge reaction to it. But I mean, I'm single as well, but I don't really know. I think it's also quite funny. I quite like the idea of being a fuckboy.
Is having a girlfriend embarrassing? Really?
I quite like the idea of being a fuckboy and being like, I'd love to go out with you, but I know having a boyfriend's embarrassing. I really would. We got really good chemistry, but I know how embarrassing it is to have a boyfriend. And I just don't want to, cramp your whole single style.
I think for me, it just broadly fits into my view that like people just want everything to be politics now.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm single. How can that also be politics? It's like it doesn't have to. You can just be like, I'm single. I'm having a nice time. That's fine. Like it's like this sort of like, no, now I have a theory about how like what actually how it should be, or like what it's like saying like a lot of men are shit, therefore like having a boyfriend's embarrassing. It's like saying like having a job's embarrassing because like a lot of jobs are bad. I don't know. It's like kind of it's sort of like it's one of these
baby,
like nothing.
But this is how the viral news cycle works.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's what I meant by peak article. Like aside from what the article actually says, this kind of like it's like, well, this is just like this will annoy people if I write this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it definitely did, to be fair.
It sure did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
that's why I have a fiance.
There we go. Yeah. Not a boyfriend. You've upgraded.
Get a fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, genuinely. So, again, sorry I keep talking about my fiance. Sorry, he's amazing. He has an incredible, very thick, gorgeous Scottish accent and body.
He's an incredibly thick.
Balls.
Could we describe it as a bird?
Anyways, my first language is Russian. Famously, his first language is Scottish English. I will say I want our children to have Scottish accents. I don't want to move to Scotland. Not that anyone's asking me, because I think I will die of the cold. Again, I know the irony because I was born and raised in Russia. So I was like, is there a Benidorm for Scottish people that we can move to in order for our children to have Scottish accents? Is anyone following? Apparently, there's one in Turkey. Thoughts?
Where?
Well, apparently, Italian Benidorm is Uzbekistan.
What?
Really? That's the greatest sentence of all time!
Yes.
This is why I bring these things up. Yes.
We're going on holiday to a Samarkand. We're going to have a... So, do you have a spaghetti or bolognese?
Uno plavo, por favor.
Lasagna.
Per favore.
What? How'd you know that?
Well,
Not to be Riley, but they would call it with ragu, but continue.
So my friend Luca, lovely Luca, is an Italian guy. Following?
Yeah.
Okay. So recently, he also used to live in Berlin, and so anytime I go to Berlin, I usually drop a message being like, yo, I'm in Berlin, you want to come? And one time I was like, no, sorry, I can't. I'm in Uzbekistan, which is really annoying because it's full of Italians.
What the fuck?
This is the most insane sentence
But
I've
which
ever...
part of, which is it like a sunny part, or is there like a cold part they enjoy because it's different? Or what?
I just know
Uzbekistan's landlocked, right? It has like a really extreme climate.
In what
like,
way?
It's really hot summers, really cold winters.
Reddit r/Uzbekistan. Italians in Bukhara. I was just visiting Samarkand, and there were so many Italians there. Like the vast majority of other tourists were Italian, and you know why? I'm just curious. Last week I saw this is another person. Last week I saw quite a few Italian tourists in Khiva as well. There was some Spanish. And I'm in Osh, Kyrgyzstan right now, and I've met more Italian tourists.
This is amazing.
When I told them I saw many Italian tourists in Uzbekistan, they said there were also tons in Tajikistan and Kazakhstan as well.
Okay, so the appeal of Benidorm is that
there's like so many Italians.
Why is it the whole of Eastern Europe is just that hot? What is it? That's not
Central Asia.
Central Asia, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Far Eastern Europe.
Okay, this is gorgeous.
Every single Italian dreams about Samarkand.
Wow.
This is incredible.
As this is the city they've been hearing of since they were little kids, and tour guides and package holiday operators now offer cheap tours to Uzbekistan They say why not and book it. The song. There's the song.
Yep.
The
This makes a
song.
lot of sense. This is making
Apparently,
a lot of
there's
sense.
like a popular Italian song
Yeah.
about going to Uzbekistan.
Yep.
Hey,
That's all you need.
We're going to Uzbekistan. Yeah. We're gonna have some plov. Yeah, I can see it.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Right, hang on.
This
Wait,
is my favorite thing
how
I've
did,
ever
how
heard.
did we go? Right, yeah, Italian, but sorry.
I want my
Scottish
kids to have
Benidorm.
Scottish accent, but I don't necessarily want to live in Scotland. I love Scotland. I think it's an incredible place. I would just love to live somewhere warm. And so it was like, how do they get Scottish accents somewhere warm? We need a Benidorm for Scotland. And apparently there's one in Turkey.
I'm
Are we
fascinated as to
following?
what your
Which
career
is the
would
one
look
in
like in
Turkey?
Turkey.
Okay, so where do I need? I'm gonna call him right now. We're gonna find out. Again, Scotland, the superior place. Oh God,
Christ, she's calling me during the recording.
sorry.
I hope it's not about my thick cock
It's
or
really
weighty
good
balls.
talk. Ewan, what is the Benidorm of Scotland? For Scottish people, yes.
Put him on speaker.
Wait, I'm putting you on speaker. 1 second. Okay, speak.
Benidorm is pretty Benidorm for Scotland as well. There's a lot of Rangers pubs, a lot of stuff like that. But
Beautiful.
But
in it, there is a place Marmaris in Turkey.
what
which
is it called?
A little bit Marmaris.
Marmaris in Turkey.
Marmaris.
Mm.
It's
yeah,
looking
that's
good.
big. Yeah.
Okay, do you know that? Do you know the Benidorm for Italians?
No.
Samarkand, Uzbekistan.
What?
Isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life?
Why?
Okay, we'll talk about this later. I love you.
We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about this later.
I like the idea. You're just like lobbing a grenade into the middle of Ewan's day. Just like,
We'll talk about this later.
what's the Benidorm for Scottish people? This Benidorm for Italians is Uzbekistan. We'll talk about it later. He's just like in the office, like, what just
Okay,
happened?
bye. He says, I love you all.
that's
I
lovely.
didn't know I was her
Lovely.
phone a friend.
Lovely, Ewan.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what do we know about Marmar?
The final
Marmaris.
4 matches of the 2013 Men's European Volleyball League were held in Admiral Orhan Aydin Sports Hall in Marmaris from July 13th to 14th.
That's really good, you know?
Yeah. It's a good Ewan.
Well done.
Thank you.